Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm excited for what we have today. We have a lot of cleaning motivation, some grocery haul. This is from Costco. We stocked up right before the start of school, and that's what I'm sharing with you today. And some laundry and some organization. So if you're ready to come along and watch with me and maybe clean while you're watching, let's get this day going. First things first, you're going to see me putting up this haul that I got from Costco. This isn't our normal shopping list, but a few things that we like to get were on sale, so we stocked up. Like these little kid protein drinks. My kiddos drink these in the morning before school, so we bought 2 boxes because they were on sale at the time. And then I also got a few boxes of the pure protein bars. We like to keep those on hand. Just for quick snacks or sometimes breakfast on the go. But we got our normal stuff like peanut butter, coffee, cereal, and some of those Jimmy Dean sausages that are already cooked. I love that those are so fast just to whip up in a hurry. We make those with eggs a lot, especially when we do breakfast for dinner. When I don't have a meal plan and we're scrambling, we just fry up some eggs with some sausage and call it good. So you'll see me putting those things away now before we get into the rest of the video. Of our home that is consistently messy, I clean it every single week, typically twice a week, is our mudroom laundry room area. When we get in at the end of the day, this is the door we enter our home through, and so it becomes the drop zone. The soccer bags, baseball bags, gymnastic bags, school bags, my purse, diaper bag, any bag that we have gets dropped right here. And we typically don't wear shoes in our home, so everybody takes off their shoes in this space too. And we seem to really struggle about getting our shoes in the cubbies in these little cabinet areas. And so you'll often see me cleaning this space. I have to organize it first because there's typically too much stuff to even clean. And so I organize it. I take people's items back to their rooms. I just try to clean up the space before I get into actually deep cleaning it. But I like to dust the area really well. It gets so dirty. A lot of grass gets in here, dirt, sticks. I have little boys, so you name it, it comes in this space. So I like to clean up the space, get it cleared of junk, and then I like to dust it. I like to vacuum it. I like to make sure I've taken out the trash. Just make it more manageable, because nothing is as defeating as walking into your home and it's the messiest room in your whole house and you just have to see it. It's the last thing you see when you leave your home. It's the first thing you see when you come back. That is just not fun to me. So I like this space pretty clean, but it's definitely an uphill battle. But I clean it often. You'll see me here. I'm doing some laundry. We do laundry at least 1 load every single day, but Friday is my heavy cleaning day, so I typically have a few more loads on Friday. I like to do sheets and towels on this day and catch up on anything, especially uniforms that my kids are going to need on Saturdays, because we typically have sports games on Saturdays. vacuumed this room. I feel like it is good to go. I'm not doing any deep cleaning. I'm not cleaning the baseboards or cleaning out any of the other shoe cubbies. I'm just kind of put places where they instinctively go, really. But deep organization, I'd love to do that in this room soon. It's just not a project for today. I'm trying to just make it where my house is ready for the weekend. We can enjoy our time together without feeling stressed out by mess. Moving on, we're now in my little boys' room. These are two boys that share this room, and it is always a mess. These boys tend to just kind of throw off whatever clothes they had been wearing and put on whatever they need to wear for their next activity of the day, whether that is coming home from school and going and playing in the backyard, or a sports practice right after they play soccer and basketball and baseball. So there's always something. But anytime I come into this room, it kind of looks like a tornado. Most of the days they try their best to make their bed before they go out to school, but this was one day where that hadn't happened. So when I came into their rooms, I thought I'm going to make their beds for them. This was not a sheet washing day, so I didn't do that. I just straightened up their room a little bit. But then later on, you'll see me, I'm organizing their drawers because they will like wear something for maybe an hour or two, like a pair of pants to church, and then the pants really aren't dirty yet. But my little guy, he's 5, he doesn't really know how to fold his pants back, so he'll just throw them in the drawer, which is of course better than the floor. But with a lot of pants in there that aren't folded, then the drawers don't shut right. So you'll see me going through his drawers, taking out the size of pants that he no longer wears, and just kind of tidying them up so that his drawers work better. I really want their room to be easy to maintain. I don't want their room to feel stressful or overwhelming. We try to keep most of the toys in the toy room and not in this space, so that really all they have to do is pick up their clothes and make their beds for their space to feel pretty clean. Now I've dusted and I'm just putting their trinkets back, their trophies. I'd really love to make a trophy kind of stand or something for these sports trophies. The boys just love to play all the different sports. So I've looked at some cute ones. There is a really cute, like wooden baseball frame that looks like home base. I was looking on Etsy at, and it has a place where you can stack the trophies and then a place where you can hang medals on it. And I thought that would be so cute to buy for both the boys to hang above their beds. So that's on my list. I don't know. We might try to make it ourselves or buy them off Etsy, maybe as a Christmas gift. But that's something that's on my list. I'd really like to have in this room to help it stay organized, but also just be really cute on the wall, I think. So now it's time to vacuum, and I don't know, this carpet always seems to get so grimy so fast. I know they don't really wear their shoes in here, but somehow these little boys make this floor so dirty. So I vacuum it pretty often. It also just seems to just make the whole room feel so much cleaner. Do you guys like vacuum lines? I don't really see them very much in this carpet. We've been in this house for a few years now, and the carpet in the bedrooms has been here since before we moved in. So we did the wood floor in most of the living spaces, but we left the carpet for the bedrooms. But yeah, I don't seem to get very good lines on this carpet. Our last house had, when you vacuumed, you really could do really good patterns in the carpet, and it just makes the whole space feel so clean. Okay, we're moving on to the kids' bathroom. So, like I said, we have boys. So, as you can imagine, this bathroom gets just dirty fast. So, I tend to clean it on my regular rotation at least once a week. Every Friday, this bathroom gets a scrub down, but sometimes in the middle of the week, it needs it too. So, it just depends. But I like to clean all the surfaces of the toilet, and sometimes I use different products, but today I'm just using a Lysol brand cleaner that is antibacterial. So I feel like this is such a grimy area. I tend to use pretty strong chemicals, at least on the toilet area. I really like to clean the space when my kids are not home, so they're not in here, because I do feel like it stinks like the like Lysol or bleach products, and I don't really want them breathing that. So I do a scrub down of the toilet. I clean any spots on the floor that need special attention. I clean the countertop and the mirror. So I bet this happens at your house too, but when my kids brush their teeth, somehow so much water and toothpaste, maybe a little spit, ends up on the mirror. So the mirror is dirty almost all the time, but right after I clean it for at least a few hours, it looks sparkling clean until the next time my kids need to wash their hands or brush their teeth, and then there's kind of splatter all over the mirror again. But this is just my once over through the bathroom. I also try not to keep a little trash can in here. I'd rather the kids just use the trash can in the kitchen. Sometimes that works out well. They'll just take their trash to that trash can, and sometimes there just ends up being some trash on the floor in this room. Either way, for the age of my kids, I think it's easier than having a designated trash can in here that they overfill with junk from their rooms. So for this season of life, we're trying this bathroom without a trash can. So you won't see me take the trash out of this room, but you will see me straighten up from bath time. I'm folding this towel. This one didn't get used last time, so I'm going to be putting it back in the cabinet. We also have just started giving baths in this bathroom. We had been using the bathroom in my husband and I's room. It's a bigger bathroom with a really big bathtub, but we're going to see if we can use this bathroom better. So the big kids can be taking a shower one at a time in the other bathroom, and the little kids can be taking a bath in this room. So we're trying to cut down the time it takes us to do bath time and shower time at night. We'll see. We have 4 kids, so it's a process, and it changes as they hit different developmental milestones. But it's a learning. We're just learning as we're going, seeing what works for our family. I really lean into like pivoting when something stops working well, trying something new. It doesn't bother me to switch up routines just to see how can we make this more efficient, how can we make this more peaceful and less stressful. So next on the list today is making dinner for our family. So I'm using the rotisserie chicken that you saw earlier in this video that I bought at Costco as the base of this meal. We make this often. It's kind of a spin off of a dish that I found in a cookbook a few years ago, but it is a one-pot meal. And that's what I love about it, is I don't dirty very many dishes. You'll see I've got my pot and its lid, a measuring cup, a couple of spoons, a knife, and a cutting board, and that's pretty much it. So it really cuts down on the amount of dishes that you have to do at night, and that's probably my favorite part. Of course, my second favorite part is all my kids will eat this dish, and it's pretty nutrition packed. I typically make it with bone broth because I feel like that is such a good way to get good nutrition in a meal, but I didn't have any this night. So you'll see just me making it. You make rice, and you put some sort of broth in it. I'm using like better bouillon base or something because I didn't have any broth on hand. But there's chicken, there's onions in this recipe. I like to put green chilies in this recipe. I think it tastes really good. That's a pretty mild chili, so my kids will eat it without complaint. Anyways, you put everything in the pot and then you stir it up really well. And you put the lid on and you just let it cook until all the moisture's gone and the rice is fluffy. And then it's such an easy meal because you really can just put it all in a bowl and not have to have a lot of sides. This meal, I feel pretty happy with it. It's got some vegetables in it. It's got a protein in it. So I feel like it's pretty balanced. I don't feel the need that I have to do any extra things. Sometimes I serve a salad with it. This night I did not. I was pretty tired, so we call it loaded rice at our house. Anyways, I just made this tonight, and I forgot to get a final image for the meal. I'll try to do that again later. We make this probably once every 2 weeks, so it's on our rotation a lot, but next time I make it, I'll try to do a better job of getting some images of the completed meal so you can see it. And I'm also happy to link the book that the original recipe came from. Like I said, I don't follow it to a T. I kind of just use it as a guideline and then add what I know my family really likes and kind of make it towards our taste preferences. But it's a great meal. I'm happy to share the link for the cookbook if you'd like to get it. And yeah, I'd recommend this one a lot. It's very easy and seems to make everybody in our household happy with minimal dishes. So that is a win-win. Okay, I'm going to wrap this video here. Thanks for joining me. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe. It really helps my channel out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.